How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Feron.
Liara? No.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel to Sony.
If he left you alive for us to find, the broker has no idea how dangerous we are.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And hello there, troops. It's awful loud up here on the outside of the... Can't remember the name of the ship. We're back at it with Mass Effect 2 of the Legendary Edition, troops, and you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with your host today, Thumbs. And today we're outside on the top of a ship. The Shadow Broker ship, because we are doing the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. So, if you weren't with us last week, then I'll catch you up a wee bit, because in the last episode we found out that Tela Vasir, the Spectre that was apparently trying to help us find Liara, who apparently got caught in a blast by the Shadow Broker's army, well, Tela Vasir ended up being a traitor after all. So, like, we went through the whole Dracon Trade Center and trying to find Liara and the Solarian that she was talking to, and, well, we didn't find him, but, well, Shepard didn't, but I'll tell you what, Tela Vasir found the Solarian seconds after he got shot, mind you, but she still found him. But yeah, when just after the Solarian got shot and Tela Vasir showed her face, she was like, oh hey, by the way, did you find Liara's body? And Liara was like, this body? And the shocking reveal that Liara was actually still alive. And she doubled back at her apartment to see that Tela Vasir was actually the one who sent the Shadow Broker's army, or who is there to kill her, is with the Shadow Broker to kill Liara, because she is way too close to the Shadow Broker. Or at least she's getting there. Well, we're really close actually, we're only ship. But Liara revealed that Tela Vasir was, well, a baddie. Not a good person and not trying to help us find Liara whatsoever. So Shepard, of course, defended Liara's honour and tackled Tela Vasir out the window, which was absolutely brilliant. And then Liara ended up chasing Vasir, not taking a second glance to see if Shepard was alright, by the way. Which Shepard mentions, because of course she would. I'd be mad too. And then we chase her, and then that actually leads to an amazing car chase scene where Liara has one of her better lines, or one of her most famous. I feel like it's not my favourite Liara line, but a lot of people like it. And we just basically chase Vasir until we end up having a crashing battle. She crashes into Hotel Azure. But we chased Vasir through a hotel, and when we finally caught up to her, she took a woman hostage, but it's alright, because Liara and Shepard dealt with things the old-fashioned way, with teamwork. But we tracked Vasir, of course, and she let go of the hostage that she took, which actually ended up leading to a battle with Vasir, because of course it did. Everything leads to fighting in this game. So yeah, we ended up killing Vasir, because she was a traitor after all anyway. And she was like, don't you judge me, you work for Cerberus. And Shepard was like, in what? It was actually really funny. But so Vasir's dead, and we got the data thing for Liara over here, and Liara's sick of Shepard. But we got the data pad from Vasir, and Liara was listening to it, and then like Liara is all pure gung-ho. She's like, right, okay, let's go get Feron, let's go get the Shadow Broker, let's not get in, get Feron, get out. And Shepard is just kind of wanting to talk to her for a second. She's like, right, okay, we're gonna be travelling a bit. We might as well talk things out, since, you know, they were in a relationship in the first game and now Liara's just doesn't care. I'm kidding, I'm sure she cares, but it doesn't seem like that. I'm joking. But, other than all the heartache, basically, well, on the datapad, it was the Solarian found out where the Shadow Broker was. And it turns out he's on the planet Hagalas, which is actually a really cool planet. We're in a storm, which is awesome. Following the sunset, apparently. But yeah, we're gonna go, yeah, we're finding a way into the ship, hopefully, whilst on the surface of the ship. But I guess I've done a long enough recap as it is, troops. So let's get on with it, see if we can find the Shadow Broker. Let me know in the comments what or who you think the Shadow Broker is. Do you think it's more than one person? Do you think, what species do you think it could be? If you don't already know, of course. But, so let's go, I guess. Right? Let's go find the Shadow Broker.
Maintenance drones.
Oh.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're
Sorry.
debris from the storm.
They think we're debris.
Scratch one.
That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute for a drone. Okay.
Enemy.
Up. They take like a bullet to kill. But what do you think? I mean, look how stunning this is, man. It's such a nice part of the game. I really do like this DLC. And we've never... I know, you know what? Actually, in the first Mass Effect, I guess we were on the outside of the Citadel, so... Never mind me.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the
Like
tip.
this?
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
I already done it, Liara.
Yeah.
Like this?
Concussive shot ready.
Yeah, you do. 'Cause I was gonna say we've never, like, had a part of the game where we're outside of the ship, but Mass Effect 1. Also, he got struck by lightning. I cannot die to some drones. I was trying to show you the slam. It's one of the best moves to have on the ship, I feel, because of that. Up. Hey!
Firing a high impact shot.
Oh! Rod controls. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fighting in the ship.
There we go.
I'll send them flying.
Not to be mistaken though, because that can actually hurt us as well. I have hurt Liara and Garrus many a times in this mission. Woohoo! Oh, she just went out. Oh. Nah, I'm a fool. This thing. Woohoo! So, what are we thinking of the Liara, the Shadow Broker DLC? I know. Well, actually, we're almost finished it, to be honest. There isn't a lot left to do. But there's been betrayals, there's been thinking Liara was dead. It was a tough time.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Yeah, don't look down, definitely don't look down. But I do remember being worried about Liara when I played this for the first time. I was like, she's not going missing.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Affirmative.
My target's down.
Goodbye. But then we learned that she's okay and she's not dead, and very relieved I was. I hope you were relieved too. Unless you're not a fan of Liara, in which case you're probably pretty disappointed that she came back, right? Okay. She was inside the ship. Wow.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
Nah.
I think we can guess.
Yeah. Motion dampeners, am I right? Mm-hmm. I'm joking.
Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Yeah. Why would you say that out loud, Liara? Come on, we're like in here. It's like, oh yeah, if this ship just stopped working, we'd be dead. Thanks.
Motion dampeners. I bet you can't even hear the storm from inside the ship.
I said that like a second ago. No, I'm kidding. Up, up. I did not mean any of that. Okay, we're back on the outside again. Okay, let's go get the Shadow Broker. I'll try to see if we can get in the ship at least. We're not getting ahead of ourselves here, troops. Oh, hey!
Watch the Asari.
Oh, where am I getting shot from?
And stay down.
Woohoo! Nice! Sorry, Liara. Yeah, sorry.
One down.
These things are so fun. Like, as annoying as some combat can be in the game, this is just fun. You get to make them blow away sky high, get electrocuted. It's the small things that count. But I hope you are also doing okay, guys. It's not just me having a fun time here playing Mass Effect. I hope you are all doing alright. Woohoo! Oh, that was fun. No, I do though. I hope you are doing alright. Come and let me know how yous are, what game yous are playing, how yous doing.
I'll light him up.
Tell me about your lives. It sounded forceful, as if I'm like, tell me about your lives. Nah. I'm not. See, very discombobulating sometimes, this ship. If it wasn't for mag boots, am I right? Oh! Wait, is there no electrical thing? Oh, wow!
Impressive.
Look out!
Enemy biotics on the field.
Understood.
Right.
I may as well.
Got them.
Yes, you did, Liara. Thank you. More controls to push. Panel controls. Ah, that's a lovely view. Ooh. Secret passages on the Shadow Broker ship. It's not really a secret, but as for us.
Watch for drones.
I'm warning. Up, up. I can't get that one. 2 seconds. There you go. There you go. Haha. Nice. I don't think they'll ever get tiring. Oh no, there's someone else, man. Oh, is it someone with a missile? Not anymore! It will never not be fun.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Yeah, it's right up there actually, Liara. Thank you very much. But I think there's something for me to... Yeah, this. Now I can go press buttons. Got some more things to push. Rods to control, but not. Surely the Shadow Broker is like, what's going on in my ship? Is any of you doing anything up there? Everybody's like, no, I don't know what's happening. Oh, a walkway.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice.
Wow, yeah, that's true. Are you saying that because you're behind me? No, come on. Shepard starts firing and most Gaddis is there. Just makes things really awkward.
There. That hatch leads directly to the communication signals.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this hatch, I guess. Oh, you go, Liara.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
Okay. Wow. What's
How long
happening?
will it take?
Yeah.
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Ah. So you have before then other bases.
Shot red.
And basically we need to hold the bathroom.
Working.
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
The lanes in this at this part are really funny, so keep an ear out.
Liara,
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way.
See, like in Mass Effect 1 they shook it up, but they addressed it in the game though, so it's really good. I actually always loved that. That they actually talk about it.
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
Oh god.
They've seen us.
My bullet went right through that guy.
Scratch one! Hostile engaged. Scratch one!
I hate drones, man.
Scratch one!
Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
I know. You're supposed to be on our side, Liara. Thank you very much.
Understood.
He's not coming over to have a nice time.
Combat drone.
No, 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 no. I'm such an idiot. I was trying to tell Liara to do a singularity and almost died.
Enemy biotics on the field.
I'll take that. Oh, there's tons of ammo out there.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Sony.
Yeah. As if it's ever worked out like that.
Next. Singular energy deployed.
I always loved, like, even, well, actually,
Heavy weapons, look out.
I've only ever played like 2 playthroughs. Yeah, 2, where I didn't romance Liara. Because I was gonna say I love like their dynamics, Shepard and Liara.
There, the hatch is open.
Oh, nice. I need to go get ammo. But like, even if they're not in a relationship, they're really good pals, and it's really nice. Maybe I'm just a big Liara simp, as they call it, right? Let me know who you simp for in the game. Is it Garrus, Liara, Tali, Thane, Jack? Who's your favorite? Let me know. Okay. Nice hacking, Liara. Oh, we look awesome. We're super cool. The fighting's gonna stop in here according to Liara. They must just be the welcoming party. No. Shoulda saw it coming.
You've been spotted.
Wow.
How many guards did the Shadow Broker have?
Told you.
Oh.
Moving.
I'm with you.
Coming.
We just heard the Shadow Broker for the first time ever. But is that really what they sound like? Oh. Or is that like a...
Shield your eyes.
Oh no, flashbang. You know, one of those voice things? Voice changer uppy things? I don't know what they're called. I forget what they were called. Hello.
Watch for biotics.
Punch.
Watch out, flashbangs.
Ow, I'm gonna die, I was a fool. That's fine. We're all good. Oh no, we're not! Where did you come from? Well, you're going there, bitch. Okay, no, we're done. Okay, let's go on. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're here to save Feron as well. So Liara's partner in crime, the guy who actually helped get Shepard's body back. Can you believe it, Garrus? What a time to be alive.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Feron.
Oh. I was just talking about him. Like winky dink. Sometimes I forget I can charge this up.
Hostile engage.
I did not mean that. Wow. Fairly got rid of them though. Wow. Wowee. I fucking flew through the bastards. Literally flew through them. Oh. Feron. Oh no, yeah. I was gonna be like, did you think he was gonna be a drill? But we saw 4 of them. So never mind. Alright. Oh, okay. That was just for money. But let's break Feron out here. Or try to, at least. Boom. There you go. Feron, are you okay? Are you in love with Liara?
Feron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
That sounds more than just friendship to me. No, I'm joking.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Feron.
Oh, yeah, he has trapped him. I'm gonna ask if he's okay, though.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power.
Oh.
Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Oh.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
Where's that? Also, I've always thought that Feron is a beautiful looking Drell. His colours are so nice. He's like a rainbow. Let me know what you think of Feron. I guess let's ask about the Shadow Broker. Do you know what he is or what they are?
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
Wow, thanks for the information, Feron. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
Oh,
A Krogan?
yeah.
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Oh, a Krogan. What interesting. That'd be cool. Did I ask him more questions, or do we just go? I'll ask about his prison, I guess.
What's the point of this cage?
I
Yeah.
don't...
Oh, sorry.
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire.
Oh.
We have to shut this place down.
The broker is overconfident.
If he left you alive for us to find, the broker has no idea how dangerous we are.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate him. He prepares for everything. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
Yeah.
We'll be back for you, Feron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Oh, they're already here. The Shadow Broker is getting scared.
You got it.
We are in for a big fight though, troops, I will tell you that. But a really good part of the game is something that I can guarantee you. Or at least I think it's really good. The reveal of who and what the Shadow Broker is amazing. And then what happens after that just leads you up to Mass Effect 3 and it's brilliant. And let's go. Well, actually I can't remember. There's more people to fight in between now and then, isn't there? Yeah, yeah. There always is. Can I see how many's up there? Because I could really just... I'm trying to do this! Oh wow. Did you see Garrus and Liara just pure... Oh, is this the door? Is this... Oh! I recognize this corridor. We are here, troops. It is time. The reveal of the Shadow Broker, troops. Who and what are they? Well, we know now that they're big and apparently deadly. So, put your bets in. Who do you think it is? What do you think it is? If you don't already know, of course. But, and I hope you're excited. So, let's go! Oh, I love this. Look at that.
Here for the drill.
Oh, that
Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Why, thank you. Also, I just absolutely love the sound design for the Shadow Broker's voice. I'm gonna say, yeah, because Shepard doesn't back down, man.
Not reckless, just determined.
Yeah.
Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Ooh.
Vasir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Feron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Feron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body.
Yeah.
The Drell is simply paying the price.
Oh. But yeah, I'm sure if you don't remember, Feron was basically double betraying the Shadow Broker. He was betraying Cerberus and the Shadow Broker at the same time, so... And then also betrayed Liara. but apparently Liara still has faith in him. But he did also help get Shepard's body back though, so... Or, I think... Was it Cerberus? It was either Cerberus or the Shadow Broker. They were going to sell Shepard's body to the collectors, so... At least he helped with that, right? And I think I'm going to go with your allies or monsters though. Yeah. We're going to go with that, yeah.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the collectors.
Yeah.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership.
Oh.
Your arrival is convenient. The collector's offer still stands.
Oh, I get to pick another one. I thought it was... Oh, nice. Well, you're finished then.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew. Yeah.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
Oh.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel to Sony.
Oh.
Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
I don't think so.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
Oh.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that
Well,
right?
Lane. Honestly.
You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld
Oh.
from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Pissed him off. He's not that tall. Lies. Oh, you really pissed him off. Look at Liara. Shepard just saved Liara. How cute though. How cool is the Shadow Broker? Let me know your thoughts. With this gun, he's basically dead in 2 seconds.
Taking fire. They're under control.
Woo! There you go. Well, we're not done yet, but... What a reveal, right? A Yag or a Yog, however you might pronounce it, but... Look at the size of his gun. That's not gonna work.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
I'll just punch him in the face instead. Look at the size of Shepard taking on this guy, man. I absolutely love this DLC. It's so fun. Although on Insanity, this is a piece of shit, man. I hate this one. I've only done it once, and I never want to do it again.
Under control. I'm on the target.
Liara, do something here! Fuck, run! Oh, those guys. Don't die. Don't you dare.
Biotics. I'm
I
on it.
fucking missed!
Quick, while he's behind.
Boom! Oh, you go, Shepard and Liara. You got this. Look at the size of her. Oh, but Liara saved her.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again,
Oh,
I've got an idea.
okay. Got it.
Watch out.
Oh, okay.
Singularity deployed.
Right. Right.
There, hurry!
Got him.
Oh, no, hurry up! Ba-bow! Woo! On you go, Liara. You do your thing. Well, Shepard, do your thing, and then Liara do her thing. Ooh, tricked him.
Liara, now!
Wow. And now we are about to get a mosh just wait. But what do you think of that battle? One of my favourite battles of Mass Effect 2. And do you remember on Mass Effect 1? Liara helped Shepard up. Oh. What parallels? It's fine, we'll go help everyone, it's fine. You could take a minute to calm down. Oh, he's a quick boy.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murad. We've had a momentary connection
Oh,
failure.
yeah.
Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
Feeling a little overwhelmed, are we?
This is the Shadow Broker.
Oh.
The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware.
Uh-huh.
It disrupted communications
Good
momentarily.
excuse though. That's fine.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you.
Yep.
You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Yeah, are you sure about this? I mean, it's a big job, Liara.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
Garrus and Feron are like, yeah, we'll make ourselves scarce. Now's time to talk.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Oh, well, we're obviously gonna hug her.
It's all right.
Oh.
It's been 2 years. We're different people. You have your mission and...
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
But... we should focus. Let's see what our options are.
It'll always be Shepard and Liara.
No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
I kind of want to ask her to come with me, because, you know, just like old times. So, but do I get to ask that then? That I don't know. I'm going to say that just in case.
You sure you want to stay here? I could use you on the Normandy.
Yeah.
I have to stay here. We can't pass this up, Shepard. All I wanted was to rescue Feron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
She's just trying to do good. I will miss you, Liara. Oh, at least we got to spend some time with you for now. I know we need to leave you.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Yeah.
Small chance of that.
No.
Come back soon.
Shepard, Liara's just utterly in love with Shepard. Who wouldn't be? And there we have it, troops. Later the Shadow Broker DLC done and dusted. Out the window. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh.
Shepard, I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting.
Oh, nice.
Take a look.
Thank you. Hey, buddy!
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
I hope you learn to love this little VI. We're gonna call him Glyph. He doesn't get a name until the next game, but we're gonna call him Glyph because that's his name. And he's great. He's just so cute. But I'm not gonna leave that there, troops. It'll be Glyph fooling me about. But what did you think of the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC? Glyph, personal space bro. But yeah, no, with the absolute shocking reveal. Well, it's not a shocking reveal because a lot of people already knew this was going to happen.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately.
What?
She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
The Turian Councillor has a mistress? Spiritus here, dirty fucking pig. No, I'm kidding on. I just hate Spiritus. We haven't really saw him in this game. But anyway, Liara is now the Shadow Broker, and I mean, why not? It gets us more information, resources, as she says. It can be really useful, as long as she doesn't let it go to her head. You know, all that power comes at a price, right? Next week, we are going to talk to her. There's kind of like another wee snippet just before really leaving the Lair of the Shadow Broker behind.
It's nearly time, Tess.
Glyph. You were cute a second ago, but now you're just annoying. I'm kidding. But yeah, there's another wee thing. But we're going to do that at the start of next week's episode, and then we'll continue on with doing loyalty missions and yeah, doing things. There's 2 other DLCs to be done as well, but I'm not going to be doing them until the base game is finished. So hang around to see Overlord and Arrival, brilliant DLCs. And yeah, we've just got loyalty missions to do, so that's what we're doing next week. So I really hope you enjoyed the DLC, troops, and I hope you love Liara as much as I do, because I know there's a lot of hate out there for her, but I know there is a lot of love for her too. So come and let me know if you're one of the ones that love her, or are you one of the ones that hate her. I don't really mind. Everybody's got opinions, don't they? So I'm trying to stay still, but at the same time get Glyph to fuck. What did you think of the Shadow Broker and who he was? Did you love the reveal? I thought it was amazing, and the fact that it was a Yag or a Yog, I could never pronounce it like they do. There's a bloody barrier there with Scottish and American accents. But I think it was really cool. And in Mass Effect 3, those wee kinda, I don't want to call them Easter eggs because it's not an Easter egg. It's like it's a throwback, I guess, to this, and it's really good. So we're gonna need to stay tuned to see all the throwbacks to Liara being the Shadow Broker and all the jokes they make, and because I do want to remind you that no one, absolutely no one, is supposed to know that Liara is the new Shadow Broker, but already we have Shepard, Feron, and Garrus, I guess, who know. So by the time the 3rd game comes, I want you to remember that this is supposed to be a secret. But anyway, troops, I hope you enjoyed it, and I paused it to shut Glyph up. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a nice time, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing all the loyalty missions get done. I'll try and get them done as quickly as possible. I know I've been having some kind of audio issues with the Mass Effect playthrough, and I don't know why. Then it's kind of, it gets pushed back sometimes, so the playthrough is taking a bit longer than I'm wanting it to, so I do apologise. But no, I'm gonna let you go. So wherever you are, troops, I hope you're having a good one, and I hope you're staying safe and clean, And well, I hope you're staying as safe as you can and having a goodest time as you can. But troops, I hope you're having a good one. And thumbs in 2 seconds. And my gal Shepard over here will wear a